Over the last few match days, Juan Mata has seemed to have worked his way back into the Manchester United starting 11, which for his current situation is good. But for someone who was once Manchester United's record signing, someone who was once a star performer in Chelsea's Champions League winning campaign, and that very someone who had worked his way into the star-studded Spain squad that won the World Cup in 2010 and the Euros in 2012, well, this current situation of him being a squad player or even playing a rotational role of late, well, that is a huge fall. So what went wrong with Juan Mata? Well, welcome to UW Football, and today we will be talking about what happened to Juan Mata. Now see, even though Juan Mata had his moments earlier on in his Manchester United career, the fall of Juan Mata actually began in the year 2013. He was coming on back of a season where he had assisted 35 goals, highest of anyone all over Europe, and he had won pretty much everything there is to win. But then came in Jose Mourinho. Mata was demoted from being the first name on the team sheet to being a bench player. But why though? See, Chelsea had just signed Willian, and Schürrle was now a World Cup winner and had been performing brilliantly. So for a pragmatic manager like Jose Mourinho, playing Mata on the right wing made no sense. So Mata was moved back to the number 10 role, a role that he played in when Chelsea won the Champions League. So it wasn't anything new for Juan Mata. The problem for Mata here was that he was competing with Oscar. Oscar had legs, Juan Mata did not. Oscar tracked back, Juan Mata did not. So for someone like Jose, it was a very easy decision to bench him. So with Mata no longer in Jose's current plans, and with Manchester United being desperate for some star power, they bid £41 million for him and Chelsea let him go. Now at the time, this move was being compared with that of Eric Cantona, poaching a player from your rivals who was world class but just did not fit in there. With Cantona, it started the dominance in English football for Sir Alex, but with Mata, well, David Moyes did not have the same fate. He was sacked just 4 months after Mata's transfer. Now this means that Manchester United at the time were underwhelming to say the least. Juan Mata, however, was not. He scored 6 goals and assisted 5 in his first 4 months there, so the end product was still there. He was not finished, but when LVG came about and Mata once again fell into the hole that he was in at Chelsea, well, this time around he was finished. Under Louis van Gaal, there was no room for a number 10, and since Mata did not do much off-the-ball work, he could not be used in the midfield 3. And since he did not have any pace, he could not be used in that right wing position. But because of his ability and his transfer fee, Louis van Gaal played him regularly, mostly in that right wing position. But this time around in that role, Juan Mata was not as effective compared to the time when he played there for Chelsea. But it did reap some rewards. 13 goal involvements in both of the years that Louis van Gaal was in charge. He scored the winner at Anfield, he scored a goal in the FA Cup final. But realistically, this was a massive drop compared to his Chelsea days and even compared to his first 4 months at Manchester United. After Louis van Gaal, Juan Mata once again crossed paths with Jose Mourinho, who with himself brought in your Zlatans, your Lukakus, your Pogba's, and with the development of Martial and Rashford, all of these players were more suited to play in the 4-3-3 formation. It meant that Juan Mata was now at the wrong club. It was time for him to move on. But things were slightly different now. This time around under Jose, Mata was no longer a hot commodity. He was no longer putting in these record-breaking numbers, and at the international stage had lost his place in the Spanish squad. So Mata was happy to play in a stopgap role, play whenever he is needed, And then things remained the same when Oli came about, who by the way played much more direct football. So as a result of that, Mata has not contributed to more than 8 league goals in the last 4 seasons. Mata has massively overstayed at Manchester United. He will never be the star player that used to run things up top, especially in this formation. And factoring in his age and size, he cannot even reinvent himself like James has done at Everton. So Mata is done here. So in summary, the major cause of Juan Mata's decline was the death of the number 10 position. So when it's all said and done, Juan Mata will most likely be remembered for his first 2 seasons at Chelsea, where he was in legendary form. So yeah, this was the video on what happened to Juan Mata. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe, have a good day, and I will see you soon.